Hello movie lovers, Bob for Bob's Movie Review here, and today I'm going to review for you guys a movie I just watched called Flay. Be sure to click subscribe and click on the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload great new content. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to show it some love and give it a like rating. So this one is available now from Phame Factory. It is not rated. It has a 1 hour and 34-minute runtime, is a drama fantasy horror directed by Pham. It stars Violett, Beane, Elle, LaMont, and a Michael Baldwin. So this movie supposedly, at least the information I was given, was sued to prevent the release by Sony Pictures, having to do with the Slender Man movie or franchise or whatever. And I've never seen the Slender Man movie, and I'm not really familiar with any of the games or the mythology or any of that. So I can't say if this really compares in any way, other than that there's this guy kind of wearing a suit and he has like a white thing over his face, which is kind of like the Slender Man look. So I don't know if that was the issue or if there was some other kind of thing. I'm thinking that's what the issue was, is that this character kind of looked like Slender Man. So this movie is about these kids and their mother. I was very confused at this part. She's over at somebody's house or their business or something, and he's on the phone and she steals this chain. I'm not sure if she knew what it was or just randomly, because she was a drug addict, she would steal anything, or I don't know what they were going for there. But she steals this chain, and unfortunately for her, this chain was cursed. They go into this thing about these Native Americans who were kind of held captive or whatever and killed, and all these things were happened, and this medicine man put a curse on this chain, and she gets the chain, and then of course that's her demise. And then now it's her kids and they don't get along. The daughter moved away, now she's come back for the funeral, and the son has lived with her the whole time, and they don't get along and they're always fighting. And one of his friends ends up finding this chain and like cutting it into pieces. And like every time somebody comes in contact with the chain, just like it's hard to say exactly what they see, or if we're seeing it or if they're seeing it, but just kind of these weird imagery things show up, and it's kind of got like a horror vibe to it, obviously, and you're not real sure what it is. Later they do some kind of like flashback stuff to give you a better idea of what the little flashes were along the way in the movie. I thought this was a well-made movie, you know, a pretty good production, some good music, decent acting, decent visually. I think they did a really good job of keeping the movie interesting throughout, not really letting the pace slow down too much or get too boring. I do wish that there was a little more horror throughout the movie. Like I say, there's these flashes and you see kind of like these people or apparitions and like dripping blood, but you're not real clear what any of it is or what any of it means. And it's not real scary or anything, you know. As the movie comes to a conclusion, it does pick up, and more stuff starts to happen. You know, I'm not going to go into the ending, but I thought this was a decent movie. You know, it's not. I just wish there had been, like I say, a little more scary stuff along the way, but it is interesting throughout, keeps your attention throughout. So I think for a score on this one, guys, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Definitely worth checking out. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like rating. Remember, you can find more information about Flay down in the description below. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos, check out the suggested videos, check out my website, BobsMovieReview.com, and I'll see you guys next time.